Can I do the Yahoo?
Yes.
It was sent in by Jeffrey Corbello. Thank you, Jeffrey. It's by Yahoo Answers user Wilma. And I just want to give another shout out to the fucking Yahoo ad department because it's not telling me Melissa McCarthy's dead this time. Thank you. It's an advertisement for spam. And what I'm seeing here, boys, is just the sweatiest looking bowl of macaroni and cheese that has ever been devised on God's green earth. And there are just these sort of desperate islands of spam floating around in this bowl. And it is maybe the gnarliest thing I've ever seen. And it also says save $1 on the advertisement. And like, how much could this possibly cost me? I don't want to get all prices righty on me here, but damn, this is a gnarly looking bowl of foodstuffs that you have shown me. It's just a visually challenging website every time I visit it now. And I can't wait for it to die.
Speaking of spam, I just have to say this real quick. I got an email about a voice changer with effects app that is spam. And the icon of this fake account is Guy Fieri pointing at me directly. And the subject line of the spam email is, all caps, "This is spam, don't judge."
All right.
All right.
Nice.
That's a new game.
Zag.
I clicked through. You got me on that one. That's quite a zag.
Oh, I thought of a zag I did this week that I didn't even bring up. I watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on demand. It wasn't just on, and I just had the TV on. I sought out the triple D.
You pounded your fist on your sweaty, cheese dust coated fist on the table and said, "I demand."
It was
to watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
It was 3:30 in the morning. I got on kayak.com and bought a fucking one-way ticket to Flavortown.
Did you actually do this at 3:30 in the morning?
Yeah, that's when Henry likes to party with his Uncle Guy. All right.
It's so cute. He pulls his sunglasses off his head, but then they just snap directly back because they're on that cool strap.
Wilma asks, and this is in Yahoo products, Yahoo Mail, sending and receiving messages. So I think it's time we give back to the community. Wilma asks, need email that I sent to Gary Spangler. Need email that I sent to Gary Spangler. We never do like IT, technology advice here. Wilma has sent a delicate email to Gary Spangler, and we all do this in the heat of passion. We click that send button and we think, oh gosh, I shouldn't have clicked that send button on this Yahoo mail service I use. How do we get this email?
Spangler?
Yeah. Are you trying to look him up and like, what are you doing? Like a social hacking where you call him and ask him to delete all his emails?
Don't you worry about it.
Oh, Jesus. No, I'm worried about it.
Well, there's a Gary Spangler.
Oh God, Trav, this is getting, I don't want to do anything to Gary Spangler.
Well, no, but I want to make sure that we are not talking about like an actual person that this might get worse. You said a full name, Griffin. You just said a first and last name in this Yahoo answer.
So what? There's lots of Gary Spanglers. We didn't say like Gary Spangler from the Bronx.
Well, this is what's interesting to me, Griffin. When I Google that name, the first 10 responses are like all the same dude.
Oh, maybe it's Gary Spangler then. So say we sent
Spangler with an E or
Spangler with an A. So say we sent him a delicate email and we are an old person and we just need that email back very much because there was stuff in there that in vino veritas, sipping those Mai Tais and we got some of that liquid courage. And so we sent an email to Gary Spangler, but we shouldn't have sent the Spangler missive. How do I retrieve it through Yahoo's mail service?
I think if you just email him again with the subject line undo, I think it just does it. Oh, you have to type the whole email backwards and then send it to him, and that will erase it.
You're saying an anti-email? Fascinating stuff.
I also think you can just respond, "Hey, Gary, sorry about that. My kid was on the computer. Have no idea what they sent you. Anyways, hit me back. Love, Wilma."
Love, Wilma. That wasn't me again. I would never say that to you, Gary. I hate you.
You can't put that genie back in the bottle.
I mean, you sending an opposite email that deletes the other email is not a thing. But if you send them another email with the exact opposite sentiment, you zagged on them, and they're not going to know which sentiment is the real sentiment. God, I wish I hadn't sent that fucking email to Gary Spangler.
He won't forgive. He won't forget. He's Gary Spangler.
He's Gary Spangler. And his Allure is strong. He can hold both emails in his mind at one time and know that I both love him and hate him. Damn you, Gary Spangler.
Damn your strong Allure.
How do I get this fucking email back from Gary Spangler? You guys aren't helping me at all.
You can't, Griffin. You can't. So what you need to do, you have to bury it in an avalanche of other emails.
Oh my God.
You just have to start sending just constant email, cut and paste passages from Shakespeare. You know what I mean? Just send him content after content until eventually that one email doesn't even register to Gary Spangler because he's received thousands of emails from you.
Gary Spangler's staying at a nice hotel, and there's something going on in the ballroom, some sort of conference he doesn't really understand. So he pokes his head in and says, hi, everybody, my name's Gary Spangler, and I'm just wondering what you're... And everybody in the room goes like, what? You're the Gary Spangler? Because the conference is for porn bot developers, and this man has been made famous through his minis. Dude, you put my kids through college. Thank you, Gary Spangler. What was in this fucking email to Gary Spangler, though? Because now Wilma's got eyewitnesses now. Now she's got a paper trail leading back to Gary Spangler.
Oh yeah, and she's claimed the crime too. You can't erase this from Yahoo. Forget how do you get it back from Yahoo Mail. How do you get it back from Yahoo Answers?
Yeah.
Gary Spangler. Okay, Gary Spangler is gonna Google himself.
Yeah.
Right? Gary Spangler's gonna Google himself. He's gonna see this, Wilma.
And then he's going to come to you. What was that email, Wilma? I couldn't find it because my email box, the inbox is just a blighted wasteland of pornography. That's how I say that.
You burned my email from the inside out, Wilma.
It's poison inside. It's toxic inside of there, Wilma.
No one ever goes in. No one ever comes out.
I had e-business to do on there. Just kidding. We're both 96. It's too bad, Wilma. I've always loved you. I thought maybe you felt the same. Maybe if I'd gotten an email from you that had not been retrieved or buried in pornography. Damn it. Damn it, Wilma. I'm Gary Spangler. Nobody treats me this way. I feel like you guys aren't into Gary Spangler as much as I am.
You've built a rich mythology in your head that I'm trying desperately to access.
Oh, just jump on the fucking Spang train, baby. There's room for all of us on here. We can put all our hopes and dreams into Gary Spangler.
I mean, I believe in him. That's not the question, right? I believe in Gary Spangler.
The question is, does Gary Spangler believe in me?